too much of textuality right now. I suggest we have Shilpa's film right now.
You for the happy opportunity to share my work. I have just completed a feature-length animated film. It's a 2D animated film called Gopi Gavaiya Baga Bajaiya. I'd like to show you a small trailer of the film before I share something about how I went about making the film.
नहीं देखेगा सुनेगा बोलेगा हमको बस नाचेगा गाएगा बजाएगा
सामरे जंग दरिद्रिया वरदान
चार वरदान जादुई जूता पहन लिया भूत राजा बन गया चलो चुन्नी गाओ शुंडी के राजा युद्ध जंग बांध तैयार करो मेरा खुद का जुड़वा भाई मेरा नामो निशान मिटाना चाहता है। हो सकता है हम आपके भाई को रोक पाए अगर तुमने ये कर दिया। मैं हम अपनी बेटी का हाथ तुम्हारे हाथ में दे देंगे। हाथ की बेटी
तगड़ी कुट्टी बनाओ
मैं गोपी गोपी गवैया बागा बागा बजैया
Yeah, the film is 78 minutes long. I'd love to share more of it, but let me just talk to you a little bit about how I made this film. And if there's a little more time, I can show you another clip. Yeah, yeah. Well, can we have... Right. My concern has always been about contextualizing animation design. I've been interested in animation, I think, ever since I was student in art school. And I looked at a lot of world animation and I saw some amazingly rich artifacts. But when I looked to India, I found that there's very, very little to be proud of. Yeah. Where is the... Yeah, when you think of animation in India, really you're looking at, either Mickey Mouse, cartoon characters that remind you of Western characters, everything that comes from elsewhere, and nothing much that you can, you can think of as an Indian. And I feel that we've really lacked a voice that is indigenous. And everything, the moment I tell someone, an average person, that yes, I do animation, and they ask me, yes, you do cartoons, and you do cute things, and you do funny things, and you do things for kids only. I feel that's not true at all. Animation's a much more encompassing medium, and we haven't grown too much in that area in India as of now. I thought, yes, I was concerned about this, and let me then jump into the deep end and actually make something that I could, stand up and say, yes, I did something that, that grows from this idea of having an indigenous product. And I made this film, Gopi Gavaiya Baga Bajaiya, and for me, this was a process of resolving this question of identity and revisiting our storytelling traditions. It all started with Upendra Kishore Roy Chowdhury's book. A lot of you must be familiar with Gopi Gayan Bagabayan, made thoroughly famous by Satyajit Ray, and the classic film by the same name. His film was made in the 60s. The book was written in the early 1900s. Upendra Kishore was, sorry, gone ahead. He was Ray's grandfather. There's a huge legacy there. And about 3 years back, I got this opportunity to illustrate a book written by Gulzar, and he had done a take on Gopika and Bagabain written in Hindi. And I had to do extensive illustrations for the book and While I was doing it, I thought, this is such a wonderful tale. It really embodies everything that you can put into an animated film. Why don't I make an animated film out of this? I approached CFSI, which is the Children's Film Society, and they have funded the project, and we finally then made this film. While making the film, a lot of concerns that I had about indigenous animation, I tried to bring into practice. Uh, First, by deconstructing the whole process, really, because as I said, animation is an encompassing medium. It's not just about technology, or it's not just about making images move. There's a lot more than that. It's an applied art form. Even the beginnings of animation, if you go back to the roots of animation, interestingly, you see all kinds of disciplines came into animation, right? From magic and performance and circus and everything, performing arts, literature, filmmaking. So really, it drew on everything possibly. What we did with this film was we took a lot of cues from what was around us. We used a lot of traditional imagery. We looked at puppetry, essentially, to try and find a way to move our images. We were making this fairly staccato-looking animation, and we thought, let's have the fun of, what a leather puppet can actually do when you're seeing it on in a performance. Let's build on movement from there, rather than just going with all the classical traditions that have been established in the West. For example, if you look at a Disney film, it's butter smooth animation. You get a lot of follow through, and you get very, very cushioned animation. Here, we wanted to make it a little more, the way we kind of probably see things, possibly. We looked at many things. We looked at the chaos around us also. So it's not only about looking at traditional things, it's also about being tuned into what we're all about, looking at our contemporary popular culture as well. What you see there is one image from a leather puppet, which is from Karnataka. And we've adopted and adapted that to some of our characters, which you see on the right. Animation really is very, very multidisciplinary. There's a lot of things that you have to kind of take into account to make an animated film, and I've listed a lot of those up there, but really to make a complete story, you have to be engaging with each one of these very, very thoroughly. I have very little time, but let me just go through this. Where this is all coming from is, the fact that one looks back at Indian animation history and you see some watershed moments. This really, our very first film was made by Dada Saheb Phalke. I think it's a very telling thing. He made amazing feature-length films, and it was a time when film stock was very expensive during the wars, and because there was very little film stock, he made this animated film because he needed very little film stock. And the first film he made was a matchstick film, just working with matchsticks under a camera, and it took off from where Emile Cole had made a film on with matchsticks. But then our industry has grown wonderfully, whereas animation stayed where it was. Again, another watershed. Post-independence, we got Claire Weeks to come here to train our animators. He was an American animator, and he had just finished making Bambi, the Bambi film, Disney film. And he was trying to train our Indian animators. And what they did was, they said, let's do a Jatak story, let's base it on Ajanta, and let's have Indian imagery in the film. And what happened was, they had model sheets from Bambi as the inspiration or as the learning process, and they had Ajanta as the sort of the context. And finally, what happened was somehow our Indian animators couldn't make that shift, and really the Banyan deer became the avatar of Bambi rather than the Bodhisattva. So again, unfortunate. And as you can see, this is where we still are. We're still dressing our characters from Disney in Indian costumes. We're also still taken up by mythology only and a lot of the technology that's around animation. But I think really we need to research, we need to engage with our medium thoroughly. This is just kind of deconstructing the character. It goes into millions of layers, not millions, but quite a few layers. And we've really experimented with how these can come together to make the kind of movement we've done. And as I said, I think we need to get out of this Disney mode. being obsessive about mythology, and also looking at technology as separate from the whole process. We do have a lot of things to be proud of also. A few things. Some of these may be familiar to you. This beautiful film called Swimmy. There was this film, Ek Anek. These are things people might remember. There's Dream Blanket, there's Printed Rainbow, and there are a few things that, yes, they do stand out as auteur animation. And it's just that we don't have enough. And really, that's the angst right now for animation. The good thing is, yes, I was able to make the film, but I think we're still very challenged because we don't make that many films. And how do you disseminate something like this? We still don't have those processes in place. But let me leave you with one last song from the film.
मैं हूँ राणा, तू पैजामा, तू है लोटा, मैं हूँ पानी। मैं हूँ राणा, तू पैजामा, तू है लोटा, मैं हूँ पानी। मैं गोपी, गोपी गवैया। मैं गोपी, गोपी गवैया, तू बागा, बागा बजैया। तू है गुल्ला, मैं हूँ रस, तू है गुल्ला, मैं हूँ दाढ़ी। मैं हूँ राणा, तू पैजामा, तू है लोटा, मैं हूँ पानी। मैं चांद तू दाग तू ताल मेरा। मैं चांद तू दाग तू ताल मेरा। मैं आम तू गुटली तू पटाखा मैं दुधली। तू है गाधा मैं दौलती। तू है झटका मैं हूँ बिजली। मैं गोपी, गोपी गवैया, तू बागा, बागा बजैया।
How much time did it take you to make this film?
So we'll come back to your film when people start sleeping around the table. So thank you for that. And Shilpa was also offered to use her expertise in film and animation to do something on Ajanta, and to use and the work she says she could do on Ajanta would probably be both as a film and as an interactive learning process. It can be used and like a whole Ajanta period. And so everybody's invited to join in with this project. We'll be putting it up on the design website.